Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Dina Hype coming back to you guys with a brand new video, and I hope you guys are having a great day so far. In today's video, what you guys are going to be seeing is this is a topic that I wanted to cover for about a week now, and I never really got a chance to kind of go into it. And the kind, as you guys can see by the title and the thumbnail, is going to be that Infinity Ward is going to be bringing skill-based matchmaking into Modern Warfare. Yes, I am not BSing with you. Skill-based matchmaking is going to be a thing within Modern Warfare. Now, today what we're going to be doing here in today's video is not really going to be more of just me reading off of something and just kind of telling you guys about what's happening. I'm going to be doing more of just like a rambling video here. So if you guys are not a fan of like rambling, this might not be for you. But if you guys want to just kind of hear my thoughts on what I think about this whole situation, go ahead, stay till the end of the video, and you guys will probably hear all my thoughts and my emotions behind what I think about this. But what is kind of going on is, if you guys do not know, in the past Call of Duties, there's usually been something called League Play. In Black Ops 3, they had it. Black Ops 4, there is League Play. If you don't believe me, go into Black Ops 4. It's right there the second you load in. There is an option called League Play. What that is a chance for the people who want to try their asses off and just go full on, try hard mode and just sweat like crazy. That is where they can go. If they want to do that, there's nothing wrong with that. If you are a competitive player and you want to play against other competitive people, go in there and do that. But the people who are just trying to have some fun and just trying to play pubs, get some high kills, they will all most likely be in the public matches. So the people who are trying to actually get good gameplay for you guys, like content creators, YouTubers, Twitch streamers, anything like that, usually you guys see a lot of good gameplay. Now, if there was skill-based matchmaking, the thing that would be wrong about this is that, say I get to level 30 here in the private beta, I'm only going to be able to find people who are anywhere between level 25 to level 30. I'm not going to be able to find any low levels to where I can say this is a good lobby. I'm going to be able to go for high kills, or even in Black Ops 4. Imagine if you're a Prestige Master level 460 something. Usually when you load into a lobby and you see all Prestige Masters, you say, nah, I'm backing out. I'm finding a different lobby. I'm trying to find somebody, or try to find a lobby that has low levels. You're not going to be able to find that in Modern Warfare. You're going to find a lot of Prestige Masters now. If you are a low level, sure, you'll be able to find that. So most likely, I'm going to guess if you want to find a lot of low levels, most likely you're going to have to just stay at a low level. You're never going to be able to prestige. Or if they go ahead and use skill base as going through your stats, seeing what your KD is, seeing what your score per minute is, using that to kind of make a theory of how it could work. It's going to be a whole bunch of different things that we're going to have to kind of look into. But I do have an article that I'm going to kind of reading a little bit. It kind of gives a POV of where Infinity Ward is coming from of doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and hop straight into this. So if you guys want to read it for yourself completely from top to bottom, you guys can click the link down in the description down there where it says info. Feel free to check that out. But it does say here's SBMM, or skill-based matchmaking, has not been 100% officially confirmed to have existed in Modern Warfare Beta. It just says here YouTube Sour conducted an experiment on his own that yielded evidence suggesting there was something definitely here. Now, it says here in a video he published on September 16th, he demonstrated how intentionally playing bad and losing matches for 5 games in a row put him in a considerably weaker lobby for the 6th match, during which he tried to play normally and actually did really well. Now, while this is not hard evidence and just completely full-on truth evidence, it does have some speculation to think, could this be Infinity Ward's way of hiding it within the game? Almost saying, no, there's not skill-based matchmaking, but you can actually just go and find it out. And I actually thought this was completely BS until I went into some games and I started doing very bad. And when I say bad, I mean I was loading in and just putting little rubber bands on my controllers at that point. I was just running around, not even paying attention. I was watching TV, just letting my person die over and over again, because it doesn't count towards stats at this point. So it's going to be kind of one of those things where I'm just going to kind of wait and see what happens. I waited about 3 or 4 games to kind of see, give it some time. And I actually went into a lobby, and I'm about level 23 right now. And I went to a lobby, and no lie, it was like a full lobby of level 8s, 6s, and 9s. It was like people who just hopped onto the open beta whenever the open beta went live here for weekend 2. And I was completely surprised by how many low levels there were. It really surprised me. So moving on here within the article, it does say here that from the YouTuber Sour, he does say here, and I quote, I know there was a Game Informer interview a couple of months ago where they talked about wanting to have skill-based matchmaking in this game, but that they were also aware of not wanting to ruin the experience for a higher skilled group. They acknowledge that, and if it gets too sweaty, that it isn't fun. Quote. So basically what he's saying is it's going to be one of those things where, sure, Infinity Ward, as we've been saying for so many months, they want this to be as realistic as possible within the game. They want everything to be real. They want everything to be almost to where you are playing the game to really prove yourself as a top COD player. But some people, they're not playing for that. They're not playing to prove themselves as a top player. Some people know they're bad. Some people know they're good. Some people know they're average. I would put myself as an average. I wouldn't even call myself great. I would say I'm average. I play for fun. I play for content. That's what I play for. I'm not playing for no COD champs. I'm just playing to have fun. Other people out there, if you play to try to get better and win games constantly and you're trying to improve your KD every single day, that's you. I am glad that you're doing that. Keep it up. Try to get some higher KDs. But for the people who, like me, who are not really going for that, I'm just looking for average lobbies. I'm looking to just hop in, get a good amount of kills, possibly a nuclear if I was ever lucky, and then go from there. Now, it kind of does go on here in the article to say, judging by many of the comments on Infinity Ward's beta wrap-up Reddit post on September 16th, the sentiment is also shared by a lot of players who don't want there to be skill-based matchmaking in the multiplayer. It does say here, and I quote a couple of the comments, and I quote, "I have decided to cancel my pre-order because skill-based matchmaking defeats the whole purchase of COD. In my opinion," wrote Dazzle Tad, "if I want to sweat, I already have Overwatch and Rainbow Six for that." Quote. Now, from that comment, yes, I can agree with that. Overwatch is probably one of the sweatiest games to existence. Yeah, probably one of the most sweatiest games to existence. Overwatch and Rainbow Six, I don't really think is that sweaty. If you play Rainbow Six and you think it's that sweaty, well, I guess I just didn't know. Next up here, the next comment does say, and I quote, "I may cancel my pre-order if skill-based matchmaking stays. Added lucky one or lucky text with ones for the T's." And it says here, "It's unreal how bad it is for the longevity of the game. Nobody wants a sweat fest every single game. I played on my son's shitty account and it was unreal. The difference that it makes. Random lobbies are better and punishing better players for being better. It does not make it fun for us to be in a constant clan way." Quote. Now, I do understand where you guys are kind of coming from with the anger behind skill-based matchmaking. I understand it completely, because say if one day you are just playing very well, you're playing at the top of your game, you're playing super good, and say they were to do something like a skill-based with Black Ops 4, or a score-based kind of way of ranking up. In Black Ops 4, there was a way of ranking up constantly, and say if you got up to like level 20 or level 25, within the leveling of league play for Black Ops 4, you would be going against other players like that. So those are the kind of players that are sweating your butts off. But say you're not really at that level, you were just having a good day, or maybe a friend hopped online and was just playing for you, and they got you the whole way up there. Now you're not going to be able to get any of those bad players. You're going to get constant good players. It's almost going to make you want to constantly do good, get your good gameplays, just have some fun, and then after that, you're going to want to just put your character back online and let them lose a bunch of games and let your KD go down and down and down, just to be able to make sure you can actually get some easy lobbies. Now, from my personal opinion, the question probably is going to be asked, and I'm going to ask you guys the same question in the comments. Do you think skill-based matchmaking is a good thing or a bad thing? Do you guys think you will like it? Do you guys think you will hate it? Personally, if I were to just say what I think they should do, I think they should do the multiplayer, I think they should do the Spec Ops, I think they should do the campaign, and then they should have, coming around, I would say maybe January or February, somewhere in there, they should put the league play in, kind of like how Black Ops 4 did. Bring the league play in. If anybody wants to go in and sweat their butts off and play against competitive players, they can. They can have their fun. They can go do that. They can be sweaty. They can be a try-hard. And they can party up to 6-mans or 5-mans, whatever. And they can just go crazy. People who want to just have fun, let them go into multiplayer and just have their fun. That's just my personal opinion. But other than that, that's all the information and really all I have to say here in today's video. So hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to drop a big fat like on today's video. And also if you guys are brand new to the channel and want to go ahead and stay up to date with any content that I post here, you guys can stay up to date whenever it comes to Call of Duty content, for if it comes to updates, patch notes for any Call of Duty game going on, whenever it comes to Modern Warfare or Black Ops 4. Whenever Black Ops 4 is over and we move into Modern Warfare, if Modern Warfare does end up not being a great game and Black Ops 4 kind of makes a resurgence, I might come back to Black Ops 4 and make a couple more videos on here or on there. But for now, we're probably going to be moving on to Modern Warfare. If there's any more content that you guys want to see on Black Ops 4, I will keep you guys updated. But patch notes and DLC weapons, stuff like that, I will keep you guys updated. And also with a new operation coming out this Tuesday, I believe. So I will keep you guys covered on that. But like I said, any future content here on the channel, if you guys want to stay up to date, subscribe, hit that little notification button. You guys will be notified the second I post. If you guys want to follow me on any of my social medias, links to everything are in the description. If you guys want to check out any of my sponsors, links to everything are down there, as well as the codes to get yourself some discounts at any of the websites. And also, if you guys want to rep the Hype Nation merch, link to my merch store is down there in the description, so feel free to rep the Hype Nation brand. But without further ado, guys, it's been your boy Dina Hype. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.